I have sent kids into incarceration. I have placed kids on probation. I have watched them come back. And it becomes a revolving wheel. A lot of times our kids go into institutions that are hardware secure, penal institutions, and I believe if you raise a teenager in a prison, you're probably raising a convict.
You know, most of them go to facilities where they don't get a lot of services and they spend all their time hanging out with other really obnoxious kids, so they come back worse and they learn more problems and more different types of criminal activity and antisocial behavior to pursue when they come home.
You know, when you incarcerate a kid, not much rehab goes on. Now I know that's not because they don't try, but really it requires a great deal of effort on everyone's part.
They forced me to put her into residential care. It was either that or into the juvenile system, and she seemed to be getting even worse.
Delinquent kids don't talk about, you know, pi. They don't talk about solving quadratic equations. They talk about antisocial stuff. So they're not reading, some novel for English class. No, they're talking about getting high. They're talking about, getting back at somebody who's wronged them, and their peers are saying, yeah, man, right on.
I mean, think about it logically. Your kid, you have a 15, 16-year-old kid, gets into trouble, Do you think your kid's going to go off to 6 months in the state detention facility and come back better and more pro-social? I mean, think about it if it was your kid. I mean, what's the probability? That's just not going to happen. Aside from the fact that the research shows that that's not the case, and the research shows that, effective services that treat the risk problems where the risk problems happen get better outcomes.